Hello. Hello, Kalu Kalay. It is me, your boy, Notepad and on. What are we doing today? Today we're going to be working on Fists of Chaos yet again. Episode 4. Jesus, we're episode 4. Do you know, the fun fact, that October is 2 weeks away? Did you realize that? I didn't. It's September 16th. We are in hell. Nothing is real anymore. This is truly my darkest hour. But, hello, Kalu Kalay. What are we doing today, though? Well, I did a few things. I did a few things that are a little, behind the scenes, as one might say. First things first, I did all the afflictions. There are many things that can happen to you, such as being on fire, bleeding to death, being blinded, having burnout, getting gut punched, getting kneecapped, getting reeling, or getting the ultimate technique, which is, by splendor and all that is holy, they have struck the warrior in their sacred garden. They lose all tension and reaction set to 0. Truly a dishonorable behavior. Actually, I should say... There we go. So, basic idea is everything is done up here. We've written combat, we've written afflictions, and we even have money. Yes, we did the item section. I actually got ahead of that last night and kind of just wrote in a fugue. So we've got melee weapons. We've got... melee weapons kind of are... They're very expensive. That's kind of the idea. For buying if you want to buy a sword, buying a sword is fucking expensive. Compared to, why don't I just buy, nice clothes? Why don't I buy, I don't know, healing liquid? It's always one of those things, like, having a weapon is kind of a crapshoot. You don't really want a weapon, because all melee weapons eventually break based on their sturdiness value. The only two reliable types of weapons out there are metal weapons and harmonic weapons. And if you want a metal weapon, it's going to cost you $125, whatever the cost is. It's going to be a lot more expensive. You want a metal staff. You want a metal staff that's going to last you 375 barter bucks. Barter bucks are a fake currency, effectively, that they might not even pay you in barter bucks, because it's supposed to be equal exchange. Roughly speaking, this is what barter is worth for. You get some things, such as the harmonic blades and things like that. The basic premise, though, behind most weapons is that you choose a weapon, and it will set your damage type. If I have a sword, my standard damage will always do lethal damage. I can no longer do subdual attacks on you, because I'm swinging with a sword. I draw my blade and I'm going to stab you to death with it. On the other hand, it's a fucking flat damage increase to your standard attacks, which is pretty fucking good. You're doing a lot more damage, and this can really change the nature of a fight. Every single weapon here, every single possible thing you have can use a material. Now, most materials are pretty basic, like bone. Bone reduces the actual value of your weapon by a good chunk. It goes from 6, instead of doing 7 damage, you do 6 damage. And it costs 150 barter bucks, which is a lot of fucking money, relatively speaking. Why does it cost so much? Why does it cost so much, you may wonder? Well, very simple idea. Because why the fuck are we using this to make weapons? Why the fuck do you want... We can use metal to make a lot of things. Nails are way more valuable than a fucking sword at the end of the day. So we're gonna make that. Just beat the shit out of your problem. But most of the time, It's kind of the idea of like bringing out a weapon is you saying, fuck you, let's fucking go. Even a knife is going to increase your damage up by 3. Doesn't seem like a lot. It's like, oh, just a knife is going to do 3 additional damage until you realize, oh, hey, I have an obsidian knife. Obsidian knives are going to do 8 additional damage, plus whatever you're rolling. You can down someone pretty quick. Because the big thing is, weapons are effectively a way for people weaker to get stronger. Welcome to being a martial artist, everyone. Yeah, rolling, if you were, they're attacking with you with like a D4, for example, D4 isn't going to do a lot of damage. D4 plus 8, a little bit more damage, a little bit more threatening. The weapon is getting more important to them. It's a crutch almost. However, they might need that crutch, and that's something very important for them. When you get into a fight, fists are, fists are thrown, everyone's getting ready, and someone brings out a knife. Like, that should be a little bit worrying, but it's like, okay, it's a stone knife. It's literally useless. It is not meant for that. Because stone kind of sucks. Stone is only really good for subdual weapons. Stone is going to, it's just like, okay, that's not even a threat anymore. Well, like, he brings out a glass knife? Yeah, that's good. He's going to hit you once with it, but it's going to do 13 fucking damage plus whatever his modifiers are, and you're going to be bleeding. Ow, because you got the fucking thing of glass shoved in your side. Then kind of goes to ranged weapons. Ranged weapons are kind of it's you should never be using ranged weapons if you know what you're doing. However, some people don't know what they're doing, and it's a lot easier to use that. So the basic idea of a ranged weapon is simple. Everyone has a damage type. Really, they're all lethal except a sling, because you're throwing a rock at someone. Then everything has a damage. All these have set damage variable. Whatever you do, you're just going to do that. You don't make a heavy attack. You don't make a light attack. You make a range attack, which is just one. You just make a light attack. The big thing, though, is, usually takes 2 hands, is the aim modifier. What does the aim modifier mean? It means that you can't be in melee combat to use this thing. You have to spend an action, effectively, spend some of your breath, and get away from that. If no one's fighting you, and you don't have momentum, just leave. Go to the back, aim your gun, and start firing haphazardly into the crowd. Ammo is kind of expensive, and ammo is expensive and takes a lot out of you to actually get. Sometimes you have to spend an entire action, even just reload your gun. However, this crossbow is doing D10 damage, and there's 0 way to retaliate against it. Oh hey, this pop gun does 12 damage, and it also inflicts automatic reeling on the target. Effectively, they lose half their thing. They've just been shot. You get 3 guys with crossbows who get away, who have 1 guy kind of bug. That's 3d12. That's 3d10 damage, potentially. That's kind of the thing when it comes to ranged weapons. They are not for you. You shouldn't be using them, except when you have to use them. Out of ammo? Oh, hey, I pick up a fucking popper, a little handgun, effective, little 2-shot handgun. Bang, bang. Fucking run. Just throw it. Just get rid of it. You don't need it anymore. Use it to clobber someone over the head with it. But then we have, again, ammo is also kind of expensive. You want to get a bullet? Bullets are expensive. You got to go to a ghoul to it. A ghoul's going to charge you weird money. Cost roughly about 25 each. They might charge you more. They might charge you less. They might ask for your hand. That's kind of the thing with this. And you kind of see some of these are really fucking lethal weapons, including the Hellbeast. Hellbeast is really good. D20 fucking damage. That's a lot of damage. Well, it also does blast back, which means that you take D20 divided by 2 damage. Hellbeast is going to kill you because it's shotgun. And then we have armor. Armor is effectively, you got interior and exterior armor. Interior armor is very basic. This is something you wear under, and then you can put an exterior on it. These all have damage reduction. This is a flat amount of damage that is just reduced. You take 10 damage. You're wearing a heart protector. You take 5 damage. However, weight reduces the amount of, I believe, breath. Weight reduces breath. You get less stamina to do actions. Fit reduces your reaction, which means that you're going to be acting later. So, absolute, like, heaviest gear you could be wearing. Absolute heaviest would probably be wool leather. Actually, no, it would probably be leathers and shroomwood plate. Because leathers and the shroomwood plate, you block 10 damage. That's pretty fucking good. It's also -7 breath, -9 freaking -5 reaction. -9 reaction. You're gonna go down. My guess is that most people will either go with clothing, because it's just actual clothing, or go bare. What does going bare mean? Bare does not mean you're naked. Bare means that you are pretty much looking like this almost. You don't have a shirt on. You don't have a shirt on, you're wearing very light clothes. You get a bonus to your reaction. It's not much, but it's effectively saying, I'm going to throw down. Everyone knows you're there to fucking fight. Like, hey, wait a second. Why don't you have clothes on? Oh god, let's see. Spooky Munch cannot escape. I'm sure my phone, but she ain't escaped yet. Melee weapons on. But yeah, that's kind of the idea there. Shields kind of do the same thing. The problem with shields is that they weigh a lot, but they take up an arm. However, it's whenever I block free damage effectively without having to spend any of my breath to do such. But you can only block a certain number of times. Hence, for example, we'll use an improvised shield. You might grab something, put it in front of you. It can block twice. The second it blocks twice, it's gonna break into 1,000 pieces. Or why crack shields exist. Crack shields are really fucking good. They block 10 damage for free, effectively. They break after one hit, but they do. Should. Generally speaking, I think a lot of players are going to go for here. Maybe buy nice clothes if they want to play that kind of character. My guess would be, if you're playing already a fast character, you want to go faster, you want to act first. Probably leathers would be the most popular one. Why would leathers be the most popular one? Because leathers are just there. Leathers are dirt cheap. They're easy to get. And they're not something that's going to be, like, immediately obvious. Oh, manly co-host. A bratty toaster. So, that's kind of the idea when it comes to these things. You can stack, again, you can stack interior and exterior. Its bare chest is a little bit special because if you wear any clothes, bare doesn't apply. It's literally like bare. It means you are wearing almost nothing. If we were to use ethical terms, you are slut maxing. But yeah, then we have the Emporium of Goods and Oddities. These are just random shit that I was like, I need an item list. Basic ones, you've seen these before. Yeah, I got the brown vial to gives you better reaction. The bone hurt juice. Actually, I should do. Of course, we've got some other ones, such as the ever popular Euphoria bottle, in which you kill yourself. You know, just kill yourself. Of course, we've got a supplement for a meal for a day. It costs $12 to get a meal in a jar. Pretty easy stuff. Then we go down to miscellaneous gear. Miscellaneous gear is pretty basic, just backpacks, crowbars, little stuff. I did decide to make food stuff its own little category because I thought it was fun. That's really it. I thought it was fun. So if you want to get you want to go to an eatery and get some pub fare, a few drinks, and maybe something edible, If you're walking in and out, if you're going to literally like a market stall, grabbing something and leaving, it's going to cost you 5 barter bucks. You want to sit down and actually have some decent food, it's going to cost you a little bit more. Most people eat workman's meals. That's what you eat. Gear packs is what I think a lot of people are going to spend their money on. It's effectively a really open interpretation way of saying, I want stuff. Okay, it's not on this list. I want stuff. Well, that sounds pretty simple. You're gonna get you can get a couple things for this. That's what it is. That's legitimately what I'm doing. It's as simple as that because I don't want to write gear. Because gear will be the I have leather workers tools. Yeah, and it would be that would be like it's 10. Like, it's not too complicated. Like, you want some good stuff, like, you want something really specific, that might cost you a little bit more. That's kind of the idea. Not really the point of the game. It's just there because we need to have something like that. Let's see. Still need to fix some of these up to explain that a little bit better, but that's kind of a do it when we get to it kind of thing. Everything here should work as... Yeah, these are pretty basic stuff, nothing too extravagant yet. Kind of hammered out the idea of sceneries and oddities. Most sceneries and oddities are all about being able to manipulate the field around you instead of including doing power moves. What's a power move at the end of the day? You increase your tension by 3 by just burning a piece of scenery. I think I already covered this last time, but may as well say it now. And oddities are effectively Ryutama objects, except you can do them, you can make them a little bit more extravagant. So it's like, hey, there's a weapon in the field. It maybe was there before, maybe it wasn't. It doesn't really matter. All that matters is that it's there now. Especially, again, you realize how dangerous weapons can be. Hey, there's an ornamental sword on the wall. It's an ornamental sword on the fucking wall. I want it now. But today, we are going to be starting on the main draw of this entire fucking game, otherwise known as this. However, what I should do... I need to go up to natural weapons. I'm going to reduce it down to 4 and 8, not lethal. Mm. 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 Only for Yao Guai. There we go. 12, 12.5, there you go. Natural armor. We're gonna bump. There we go. There we are. Hence the value of taking a projectile, because now, hey, you shoot acid from your lips. You know, you spit acid. Hey, you could go to the range and do a ranged attack effectively as your light and heavy attack, which is like, oh, hey, yeah, you're an asshole. Like you're just a dick. Like you're just the worst human being. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, we've got this, we've got this, we've got Thrice-Soul Understanding, and we've got... Okay, so this is the hard part. Good morning, chat. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Racco plans. Mm-hmm. Natural warrior, of last city news. Embracing one's martial style. Martial style. A style is the encapsulation of the perfect as the encapsulation of the warriors. The soul in physical form, allowing their let's see, style is encapsulation of the warrior's soul in physical form. Let's see. When starting their journey, the starting their journey, the one of three personal styles they have developed. Each style, each style has three main components. Complexity. Actually, no, it's complexity, moves, and actually, each style has two main. Complexity and move. The style complexity. The style complexity indicates how far one can develop. Let's see. Style complexity indicates how far one can develop the style itself. While every backstreet brawler believes that their let's see. While every backstreet brawler believes their cleverly named combat technique is the let's see, truest form of combat. Few actually have the necessary sophisticated. Let's see. You actually have the necessary training to develop any sophisticated techniques. Sophisticated techniques. Let's see. Move. Combination of offensive, defensive. Let's see. Combination of offensive, defensive. Keyword. Ability and Combination of offensive, defensive, utility, and keywords that the as the war develops, as the warrior develops their style and their style and abilities. As the warrior develops their style and ability, let's see. As the warrior develops their style, more complex moves will able to be created. Will be able to create it, and will be able to be learned. The result. Lesser styles tend to using a set of reliable, simple, effectively, I'm going to move the moves. So effectively, let me see. Pick one of 3 personal styles, and there are 3 personal styles. We're going to do. Remember exactly what they fucking are. They're going to be positioned. Welcome to the hardest part of this fucking thing. Personal style. We don't need that. Style points. Style points don't need to be. Complexity doesn't need. If anyone's talking, I probably haven't seen you yet. Good morning. Hey, what British people found doing 1 hour long video of things you don't care about, so watch anyway. This guy. Someone was posting his videos and was like, "Oh, hey, I want to watch an 1.5 hour long video on Spider-Man 2. That's cool. Hell yeah. I love watching 1.5 hour long videos on Spider-Man 2. Another 2-hour critique of Minecraft. Kino." Again, I've dubbed, like, the thing is, ever since I've heard, God, who was it? It was Patrician TV. Patrician TV specifically calls his content second monitor content. That's the thing. He calls it second monitor content. And I am perfectly okay with that because I can do something else while working on it. It's great. You are being second monitor content for me, Notepad. Exactly. Like, that's why, like, if you've noticed with the streams lately, I've been doing, like, a little bit more, like, explaining almost what's going on the screen. It is for that reason. We want to do... Complexity would be... Mm. Mm. Yeah, kind of the idea of like, if you're playing like if you want to play like I'm from the mean streets, effectively, my kung fu style isn't really refined. I literally am I am a boxer, effectively. I am someone who is fighting you not well necessarily. That's the thing. You're not fighting like, oh man, you're a good fighter. Not quite. You know how to swing a punch, and you definitely know what you're doing. You're just not really that like sophisticated with it. Kind of like seeing those that's like seeing those like fist fight videos where people are just kind of flailing and like you can clearly tell like one guy knows what he's doing, but other times you look at it, you're like, oh no, mm, 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 and then what would be because if we want to put, effectively there's going to be the one which is going to be here. I guess we would put it as skilled. And these names are very pending. I don't have a good name for them, to be honest. We want to do, wouldn't it be professional? It would be how do I want to do it? Again, professional would be the best way to word it. And the idea is mm, 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 mm. There we go. It'd be effectively the idea of like, as a profession, being professional effectively indicates you have a professional style. You have something that is actually taught to you. You're not doing some esoteric bullshit where you can create like mystic tier, holy shit, tier abilities. The problem is that you're just really bad at it now, and you just have to build up to that. I guess if we do like 30... maybe do something like that. Have I seen the videos of Warlocky? Yes, I have. Being taught in some sort of like martial arts school. Like, the only one that I have would be like sect taught. Like, it would be like a sect school, but that seems kind of weird as well. But I'll use sect for. But effectively, the concept that I want to have happen here, we're gonna have to play with the number, is if you select a punk level style as your starting person, this is something that you start with. You have a punk style. You can fill that thing up very quickly, but you're only going to get like a very limited number of techniques. You want to actually start learning other styles. You want to find a more complicated style to learn. Because if you don't get that more complicated style, you're going to stagnate, because that whatever you're doing right now just isn't working. You know, the best way to think about it is like, yeah, I know how to like fist fight people because I was in school a lot. I went to a hard part of school and I learned how to fist fight. Like, yeah, he knows how to fist fight, but that guy knows how to do esoteric kung fu and destroy, and, blow you up with his mind. Like, it's like, we're not. I feel as though we're not on the same level here. I feel like that's kind of an issue right now. And it's like, yeah, if you can learn how to do that, you're gonna do fine. It's kind of more how we build up to it, if that makes sense. How are we building up to developing our, developing our character? I want to learn more about, I want to have this huge level of development. You're going to choose an esoteric. Because with an esoteric ability, effectively, you start at the fucking bottom, but you have a lot of growth potential, and you're always developing that esoteric style. Sex build is like you get a little bit more, you have some cool moves right off the bat. However, it's going to take a while for you to max everything out. Contrasting Street Punk is going to max everything out pretty quickly, and he wants to learn other things, kind of starting from ground zero. It's all about adaptability. That's the big thing, adaptability. This isn't perfect, but it'll work for now. So we want to do every style. Also, to answer your question, Solid, there have technically been 3 versions of Oji-san Demon Slayer Corporation. However, they don't really need to exist all at once. The most latest version is the best version available. Every style is a unique expression of mixture of from their seafood styles come One of the big things is, as a GM, you're kind of encouraged to build other styles out and have them want to learn them. Hey, he's doing that crazy bullshit technique where he flies through the air and kicks me in the face 5 times. Hey, that's pretty cool. And you just... Yeah, convince a guy to teach you how to do something cool. Let's see. Each warrior begins play with a personal style they will develop with a set of style points. Style points. Every move that the every move the warrior creates will. Let's see. Every move that the warrior creates will take a set of their style points. Let's see, every move that the warrior creates will take a set of their style points, and... Locking the move in. Locking the move into a part of the style itself. As they adventure and develop their own technique and let's see, willing to impart new moves, or induct them in. Let's see, martial enlightenment is rarely a solo endeavor. Following rule, nice. Following rule are dedicated. The following rules are dedicated to the creation of the individual style from the foundation to the height of the fist. Oh yeah, fisting. So, foundations. We don't need foundations, actually. We don't actually need that. We're going to break it down to tier. So he's going to start with instability tiers. Actually, we want to do complexity tier. So every style is broken up into six different complexity tiers. Novice, proficient, seasoned, exotic, masterful, divine, and divine. Let's see. Novice, proficient, seasoned, exotic, masterful, and divine. Go up here. This would be exotic, and this would be proficient, and this would be proficient. There we go. Kind of the idea of being this mystic, actually. Mystical. Let's see. Mystical and divine. These represent. Let's see. These represent the training, ability, and skill one needs to embrace this martial style into one's core being. Well, let's see. Embrace this martial style into one's core being. The personal style. They are considered. It's actually not. Extended complexity tiers. The tiers are double as the number of slots. As the number of slots that the style can maintain. Number of slots that the style make it. Number of slots that moves may be. The moves may be inserted into. For example, if a warrior has two offensive moves, both one cannot be one has to be novice, and the other could be seasoned. Could be seasoned, but not too novice, or too seasoned. Not too novice or too seasoned. Let's see, each tier may support one offensive defensive, passive, actually no, defensive, utility, and passive, and keyword. Let's see, each tier may support one offensive, defensive, utility, and keyword move. Move. However, the different tiers also have a cap on the amount of style points that may be spent on an individual move. There we go. So, bingo. So tier 1. Tier 1 is a novice school. Then we go to proficient, and then we go to seasoned, and then we go exotic, full, mystical, and then divine. Tier, and then we do move. Then we do the move budget. Let's see. Yep. Not perfect, but it'll work for now. This does not mean how much does it cost to use this. All this means is that you can spend that much, points in it. Hence why, if you kind of see here, being proficient in something means that you can buy multiple moves right off the bat. Contrasting being mystical means, oh hey, I can spend a lot of points on building individual moves that are really cool and awesome, and oh wait, I have 15 fucking points to spend. I've got nothing, nothing initially, effectively. I've got to build that shit up. Looking at certain options for higher tiers. Let's see, restricting certain options for one must learn to walk before they can. Yeah, there. One must learn to walk before they can learn to jump like a gore lizard. That's kind of the idea of, like, ideally, your novice tier stuff, and this kind of extends to fighting games. If you've ever played a fighting game before, you probably know this. You gotta master your basics before you can actually master, like, your crazy bullshit combos. Like, how does this character actually function? Oh, hey, he's all about Rekkas, or he's all about Okis or something. Like, you can't just hop in being like, oh man, every character is Ryu. I'm like, nah, you get your shit kicked in if you do that. You're like, hey, wait a second, if I learn to play to the character, I do better. Holy shit. It's astounding. I've never heard of this before. And that's how you get people like low tier God. Low tier God will always be like one of the funniest people, like one of those funny internet people that you can't help but like laugh at. Like, it's like, man, you're funnier than fuck. Like, you should love yourself now. Ah! Ooh, I could. Yeah, again, he's so funny, and it's funny because he goes through like miniature character arcs like monthly at this point. Usually every now and again, you will see low tier God like, say something really nice to people and be a genuine nice person, and then you just hear, like, just randomly, you'll hear the crack of lightning. Like, you'll hear the crack of lightning as it begins again. Again, he is a wrestling character, I swear to God. That man flip-flops between fucking face and heel weekly. Kill yourself. Keep yourself safe. KYS. Keep yourself safe. Hell, even I'm slipping. Let's see. So, Fists of red and bone. So. Let's say so. Offensive moves form the let's see, fighting moves. While every understands the They can break one. They can break one's will. Each part of an offensive move is built upon one another, reaching a final. Let's see. Each part of an offensive move is built upon one another, reaching a final cost. Offensive moves may not have a negative style cost. Let's see, offensive moves may not have a negative style cost. Awful. They have crippled themselves with such an awful creation. Don't know why. Individual understands, well practiced. Offensive moves. So, basic idea. We're going to start with tension cost. So, we need to do tension cost. Actually, let's see. Like, let's just take a second and. So, offensive moves. We have tension cost. What does tension cost do? Tension cost at the end of the day is need good boy points. Alright? Easy enough to understand. Attack die. Well, we don't need that. We'll say attack type. Attack type. This will be light, heavy, and supernal. No, actually, no. Light, heavy. Supernal. We're not. We have to bring in the attack. Need to bring in the attack multiplier. Do we need to bring in the attack multiplier? Oh. Uh, mm, no, I don't think we need the attack multiplier. So, required limbs. I think we're going to need the required limbs thing. So, the entire idea being, what is actually necessary? If one of your limbs is disabled, you can probably make this a little bit easy, saying, like, you need 1 arm, 2 arms, you just need your legs available, you need your head available. You need to use your torso. What does this mean? Legitimately, as long as you are alive, you're fine. Status effects. So we need to do So we got the basic modifiers going on there. Yeah, that's pretty much offensive. There's nothing too complicated about them. Probably have to do some double checking. But let's actually take a second and go through combat again. And just understand that we might need to do something. So actually, okay, so we're gonna start from the very top. So, very top. Actually, so we're going to this action opportunity. Do you need to be in? The entire idea being, like, do you need to have momentum, or can you use this as an offbeat action? Easy enough. Broken down rounds, so hold breath and tension. Okay, we're going to do that. Theater of Eden. So theater, where you are in the Theater of Eden. You can be anywhere in the Theater of Eden. You have to be here, 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 here. You gotta be here. Pretty much it's like you have to be in the offensive side. You have to be in the defensive side. You have to be, or you have to be something specific. Scenery and oddity. Use scenery. Use scenery. Use scenery. Use oddity. Question mark. That's the attack type. Effectively, like, a power attack is going to take more breath to actually do. But you do 3D. Supernal is going to take X amount, is going to take that much. Heroic is going to take even more. Duels, actions and duels. Combo sequence. We don't need grappling as much. Actions. Weapon. Actually, no bans and features. Okay. Okay. So, basic idea. Move requires an amount of... Feel such a powerful technique. We are going to do boop, 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 doo 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 doo. I'm dreaming. Do 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 do. See, it still baffles me that it's still like the end of fucking September. Jesus Christ, it's nutty. It's nutty. I swear to God, the fact that it's like the end of goddamn September already. It's like it doesn't feel like it. If the mm, mm, mm. They may not use the enter a tension debt to use the move. Effectively, it's effectively saying like you can't enter negative tension with this. You have to keep it there, which leads us to put that right there. We put you right there. Is anyone saying words? Kindness yields smiles. Exactly. Kindness does lead smiles. Mm. Mm. Give me a second. Okay, so we want to do. We need to do attack type. Attack type. We want to do attack type. We want to do the style cost, and then we want to do a very reoccurring theme in this little document, which is going to be the. Come on. Why do I have this? I don't need that. Go away, you. Go away, you ugly little creature. No one likes you. We want to do a tier. So we want to put in light, heavy, power. Let's see, light, heavy, power, supernal. In case you're wondering, yes, supernal is from Exalted. No, it's just something I like saying. It's fun. Light 0, heavy. It costs 2, power 4, supernal 6, heroic 10, 7. Let's do style cost. Up. Show me the heavy attack. 2D. Okay, so we need 2D, 3D, 4D, 5D. Yeah, doing 5D damage is effectively I'm doing 5D whatever my inner flame is, which can be effectively the fuck you got mine. Proficient is we're gonna make this. What if we do? What if we reduce down by 1? And this we're looking at. Why don't we do this the easier way? Notepad and on struggles with Google Docs. That's just my like modus operandi at this point, you know, just like Notepad add-on struggles with Google Docs. It's a comedy show, I fucking swear. That novice, proficient, so we want to do exotic into Now, to give you an idea, what happens when Splendor punches you? He evaporates you. He just wins because he's got the you fucking lose, character sheet. But if he does pulls back to a fraction of his power, he will only hit you for 7d 10,000. He'll only do that. It's really not that much if you think about it. You can't take that, right? You're fighting Splendor, a living god. Because remember, his inner flame is 10,000. He is stronger than everyone else, and he knows it. You can do that. Only Splendor, because Splendor is the god of the last city, and he is a functional deity. That is the... No pay. What happens if a woman tries to use her attractiveness in combat? Uh-oh. Oh no, someone's hands are in their jorts. Uh-oh. Hands are in the jorts, everyone. It's so fucking over. Let's see. There we go. Actually. There we go. Don't need the attack die. We don't need the attack multiplier anymore, but we're going to then move on to the required limbs. Limbs from the bases. Let's see. Let's see. In the last city, few things are entirely. What are the key to? Let's see how the free or unoccupied are the key to success. Understanding that one is kicking Actually, the last few things are titled when building a style indicating limbs must be free to use. It's just like, if something's missing, you're gonna have a hard time, everyone. That's where things get hectic and where things get unfun for you. It's like, hey, I need to use my arms, but Monsieur, you don't have any arms. Mm. 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 Let's. I want to find my afflictions, because I wrote all these down. Flame blinded, confused, deafened, disabled. Mm. 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 So, we're going to do this quite right. So, required limb, one arm, 2 arms, 3 or more arms, because don't forget, you can have multiple limbs. Mm. That's one of the big things about it is, hey, if you are a fucking Yao Guai, then invest in being able to, invest in more arms, because you'll get some points back, because, you got 4 arms. As long as you got 3 of them functional, you can use your techniques. And you're like, oh, that's good. And we want to do. That means you have 2 sets of legs because you're a fucking tar. Head. Head is confused. If you're confused, you can't use that. Torso. We're gonna bump torso cut pumps. That means as long as you can use it as long as you have your chest and you aren't gut punched. 1 arm and leg, the elbow breaker, or kneecapped, and then any affliction you are suffering, you cannot use the move. We want to do a tail maneuver. Actually, no. No discombobulate bullshit. They cannot. Yeah. Yeah. Luckily, they cannot do that. Yao Guai can be really fucky wucky though. To give you an idea, like, Yao Guai are supposed to be barely fucking human. You look at them and you should feel, wow, that's completely disturbing and incorrect in every single capacity. I hate looking at you, you scare me and the children. On the other hand, they are considered human by literally everyone. Like, yeah, no, you are just human. You just have, 4 legs, 6 arms, and you speak through a hole in your hands. Like, yeah, you're a little bit fucking weird, but you're like, go get him, Chief. You can do it. Go get him. Damn. See, if you want to do something like that, it wouldn't be too difficult to adapt this system, because that's kind of the point of this system, is that you can do something like that. So if you want to create the official Resident Evil zombie fighting game, go for it. I will not stop you. Okay, so multiple stacks can be added at once, but the same effect cannot be applied twice. Fighter may inflict status effect on itself to reduce the cost of the move. Reduce the cost of the move. That actually is fine. We're just going to have to fix up how it looks, because it looks like dog shit. Looks like dog shit, really? Really? What do you mean? Looks terrible. What are we doing here? Affliction. Places in affliction. And with the same effect cannot be applied twice. Warrior may also inflict cells reduce the cost of the move. The thing is, there's no restriction to what you can place on there. There's a part of me that wants to put something on there. There's another part of me that doesn't. Yeah, that's the thing. There's a part of me that wants to, and another half of me is like, nah, it'll be fine. People won't make completely busted moves. That will be silly. Even though it would be kind of in the spirit of the game. Because effectively, the big counterplay to someone making an extremely busted move is the fact that you've made an extremely busted move and everyone wants to kill you for it. Yeah, like, oh yeah, no, I just want to... Oh, you're the guy who knows this. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna kill you now. Why? Why do you want to kill me? Because you know this move and I'm scared of you. Like, fuck that. You know how to do the, 10 styles to blow my fucking head up. I don't want to deal with you. Fuck you. But I'm just a little goblin. Ooh. Just a little goblin. What are you doing? Three. We're gonna bump the cost up slightly just because of how valuable these can possibly be. Then over here we do -1, -3, -5, -7, 9. Now, what does this mean in putting an affliction on yourself? Well, I'm going to use my super cool fireball move. Cool, what do I have to do? I light myself on fire. Ah! Yeah, congratulations. There's your super cool fireball move. And you know how to cast penis explosion? You need to die. Effectively. And it's like, uh-oh, I don't want to die. I want to live. I want to fire punch live. I'm just gonna kill you. You don't understand, sir. I'm a scholar. So we want to do noviso, no noviso. Do novice. Actually, we can do proficient. We do novice, proficient. Then we do seasoned. You can do a little bit more. Then we skip exotic to go to masterful and Over here, though, we go to exotic. Exotic and masterful. Masterful technique. You've caused internal bleeding. Yeah, this is not good. Don't inflict yourself with afflictions. They will kill you. Ah, yeah, let me just do some really cool, bullshit, karate shit. Oh, I'm gonna use ultimate technique on myself and blow my penis up. Like, yeah, no, that ain't gonna help you. Son, you are going to die, and everyone is going to laugh. Modifiers. So, so we've done this. I'm going to put modifiers later on. We are going to add in action opportunity. We're using action opportunity. We can use this one. Attention costs. Here we go. Here. Let's see let's see. Double check here fast. Afflictions. Under attack, offensive moves. Actually, no, we don't. No, I don't think we need action on mod. I don't think we need action opportunity, but we can move to the Theater of Eden. So. Theater of Eden. Start your life, open up your eyes to see the light of 1995. Hey! So, Theater of Eden. When battle breaks out, the theater. Who, what, when, where, every. It is. Let's see. It represents. An offensive move. Certain offensive move. Certain offensive moves may require the their master gambit. Go, we do that, we do this, we put you here. I said we put you here where battle breaks out. So the attention con. Actually, no, we want to do Theater of Eden. The Theater of Eden. So we're going to do any. So we're, first things first. Any. We're going to do anywhere. In any position. Style cost 5. Legitimately, the idea is you have the cheap ones are, the free ones are offensive, and defensive. That now those are going to be worth 0 each. It just means you have to be in one of the, even we'll even put temperate on there. You know, temperate 0. Like you have to be tempered. Tempered. Burnout and burning. cool and ice. Vanilla ice, one might even say. Cool and ice. Tempered means you have to be in the center. You effectively cannot have anything. Then we do burning. Actually, no, it's a Inferno ice. Any position. Offensive, defensive, tempered, inferno, ice. We make these worth negative. We got that. Then we do extreme, worth -2. So you have to be in. To use this move, you have to be in ice and inferno. You have to be extreme. Then it would be burning, and then it would be burning and cool would be -1 each, and then actually actually, there's something more thematic I could do. What am I trying to do? So, so, spring season. During the spring season, you can be in burning, and you have a spring one. That means you are burning and temperate. Tempered, I should say. During summer, you are. Summer would be this. This would be winter. Fall, on the other hand, would be. It would be cool and tempered, and then we do temperate season, which is just tempered. Harmony season. Harmony season would be just tempered. A monsoon season. Monsoon would be ice and inferno. Burning tempered. Burning cool. Burning cool and tempered. There we go. Cool. Any position. Any position. Actually, we do. Perfect. 5. It doesn't really cost anything. It is not going to cost anything. These are just going to be. So, winter. Going to cost 0. We're going to do monsoon is going to be 3, -1, -1, -3, -2. Actually, this is good. Cooling eyes. There we go. No, this would be 0, 0. There we go. It's called being thematic. See, so we want to do if the we want to hit Can you use weapons like swords? Yes, you can use weapons like swords, hammers, and everything else. You can even be a real hero and just bring a gun. If you want to, you can just bring a gun out and just shoot someone with a gun. Because that's one of the jokes of this setting, is that higher up you go, the more cyberpunk things get. If you are in the Cloud Havens, it is a full cyberpunk setting up there, effectively. You know, people have SMGs and shit. Occasionally, guns go down into the slums. Getting bullets is very expensive, though, and it's very difficult, so no one has it. But nothing really says fuck you like bringing out a fucking Glock in the middle of your kung fu battle. Special technique gun. Glock no jutsu. Like, again, that kind of changes the nature of combat a little bit when you don't know. But here's the thing about with a gun. You want to know what you do when someone has a gun? You grab them. If you want to be really specific, you do a command grab on them. Yeah, no, the thing is, what you do is you drop a command grab on them. You do that. You immediately grab and disarm their gun. Because you want to know what the problem is now? There's a gun on the ground. And any asshole in this field can try to pick it up. And if your friend's going next, he can spend 2 breaths, grab the gun. Like, grab the gun, pick it up, shoot the guy who was just attacking you with his own gun. You can just be a dick like that. Counterpoint. Yeah, to give you an idea, Splendor doesn't give a shit. Splendor is the steamroller, and he doesn't need to stop time. He just snaps his finger and he just jolts forward. He can, like, blink and shit. He's a god. He can do whatever the fuck he wants, and that's half the joke with Splendor, is that he really doesn't care. But he really, really loves you struggling. Because that's the ultimate thing with Splendor. I want you to struggle. I want you to feel pain. I want you to fight the system that I've created because I've made it so inefficient and terrible that you were compelled to, because I'm interested in that. And if any punk ever manages to reach Splendor, fucking, they're half dead. Like, yeah, fuck you, Splendor. Let's go. I'm gonna fight you. He would love it. He would be like, hell yeah. Do you want a job working for the government? Like, dude, I can give you whatever the hell you feel like. I like you. You're a cool guy. If you want me to evaporate you, I can. But you're a cool dude. What do you want? I didn't hear no bell. Let's see. That's actually really nice. The perfect ended up right in the middle there. I think that's very nice. Go me, everybody. Let's see. Theater of Eden. Use scenery, use oddity. That can go down Banes. So here comes the really bizarre one, which is the combo sequence. Like, I've had this idea for a while, and it's just a weird idea, and I want to see if this is gonna work. Let's see, the move required degree setup for can be used, forcing the to perform a series. Let's see, forcing the warrior to perform a combo series of standard attacks before it can be successfully. Before it can be successfully triggered. Okay, so so we're gonna reduce the combo sequence. So we want to do actually we want to do what's the perfect combo? I'm trying to think of like usually in a beat 'em up, making chains. So if I were to be light, heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy, heavy, light. Then we do light, heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy, light. Light, heavy, light, heavy. I think we have heavy. We want to do combo sequence. It would be 2-step. Actually, it would be heavy light two-step. Heavy light three-step. I came up with this idea in the middle of the night. This is a terrible idea, but it came to me in a dream. Would be light. So 4 would be our extent. You beat my challenge. You want to, honest to God, you beat my challenge. You want a challenge? Like, unironically, that would probably be what he would say. Be like, do you want a real job? Do you want the real hard shit? It ain't fun. It ain't fun living in the lap of luxury. On the other hand, you get whatever the fuck you feel like because, you struggled enough. I want you to struggle differently because obviously you're good enough to get here. I want you to do better. Because I want you to be the best you physically can be. Thinking like, wow. Wow, I didn't think you cared about humans cared about people that much. Oh no, man. I find you guys fucking funny. Or how do I want to do this? Effectively the idea that I have to give you an idea to kind of put some method to my madness. Effectively, you have to string together a set number of you have to perform a combo effectively of light and heavy attacks. For exactly a heavy light two-step sequence would be I need to perform a light attack, then a heavy attack, then I can perform my move. I have to mold a bunch of actions together. I have to punch, kick, then I'm able to launch into my big attack. It reduces the cost quite a bit, but the thing is, it's a lot of you're burning a lot more to get there. Please. Let's see. So I'm like, I can see it in my head of how I want this to work. That's the worst part. I can see it in my head. How do I write it? So actually, if we want to do no, he's coming. let's see. So we want to do light two-step. We want to do a light. We want to do a heavy two-step. No. Mm, mm. See, basic combos only require one. Mm. Mm. Actually, no. Okay, combo sequent, basic heavy. Basic heavy. Uh, basic light. Mm. Combo sequence style cost. Mm. Mm. Okay, so no. No. Okay. So we want to do. Mm. Mm. Seasoned. Okay. Little bit odd, but bear with me. Bear with me. We can do this. We're gaming. Are we not gaming? You just select all of this. We'll see. Put you right. We're good. Put you right here. We put you up here. Get rid of the combo sequences. Do that. Combo sequences, steps, little bit. Then we say go right there, and then we immediately put in a funny side note because this is a really weird thing to think about, but it's a funky thing to talk about, but it works if I explain it. At least I'm hoping it works if I explain it. So, put this here. So, on combo sequence. On combo sequence. Alright. Alright, this was a weird one. I select two-step basic light combo sequence. I do 2 light attacks, then I perform my offensive move. What? People are sending me things now. I'm getting more and more concerned. I need to send someone a very funny image. Let's see. No. Let's see. So retaliatory. So. Actually, we do one. Bingo, bang, bongo. Yeah, let's see. So, okay, that works. We did it. We did it. We did it. Reddit. God, it's funnier over time. I have become more hateful toward Redditors. It's every year. I get a new reason to explain to me why I fucking loathe Reddit. And everyone in Reddit, I have a particular hatred for. It's truly impressive. So actually, we want to do 1, 0. Every day I wake up and Reddit still exists. Even though, fun fact, it's sounding like it's really not anymore. Apparently Reddit ain't doing too hot, and I think that is a blessing for everyone, actually. I think every single person should be cheering the death of that godforsaken website. I think everyone should. I think the world will be a better place. I think people will come together and people will link hands and come together and find love. I think the world will be a better place when Reddit is dead. The world will be a better place when Reddit and everyone who goes on Reddit is dead. Just the fact of how much money Reddit makes, it's like, oh god. What's your Reddit karma at? Like, no, every day we stray further from God's holy light because of that website. And it's not even just like, oh, he's just the chanter. He, like, no. It's not even that. I just fucking hate Redditors. Every single one of them I have ever encountered, I haven't been annoyed with. Every single one. It's truly remarkable how I can always, for some unholy reason, because of my vast psychic powers I have developed over the years, my vast psychic powers I've developed by going to the Wikipedia early life section, I've realized that being a Redditor is effectively equivalent to not only a red flag, but I believe a flag of immediate death. Nothing good happens there. So let's see. So let's each monitor hat in. Okay, so all body. Extracting to. Yo. Shit, always deal damage equals the number of dice rolled, regardless of whether or not. Mm. Doesn't seem like a lot, but it's effectively Chip is saying, I am going to deal damage to you if I use this move, I will deal damage based on the number of dice I have. Doesn't seem like a lot. 5 damage doesn't seem like a lot, but it does add up because that is a divine move and trying to beat your ass. Usually it's only going to do like 1 or 2. Mm. 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 Kneecapped. Mm. 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 Move allows. Mm. Mm. Due to that, I'm gonna bump the cost up a little bit. Fireball. Mm. 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 If it's the idea of a range attack effectively means that you can use it at the range and oh, did he get what? Why did he get arrested? Well, let's see. They made less than it makes no money. They make less than Quora. Yeah, I know. They actually went. I believe they went public for a while there, but yeah, the IPO. That was it. Let's see. I think I accidentally made a sport game. Dungeon Meshi Magic users try setting it out. Should I use Nautilus and create a whole new system game? Uh, you do you. Ow. Let's see. Fade, Fireball, allowing them to be used. In the range position. Grab them. There we go. Let's come in. We don't need keyword here anymore. Mix up, let's see. Really want to do that. Because the idea of a mix-up in a fighting game, to give you an idea, the idea of a mix-up, it's effectively you're making a move that's difficult to figure out where the hell it's going to go. And the idea in the original game was that you could target any position. You could say, okay, I want to attack head, and I want to go high, I want to go low, I want to go somewhere else. And that's why even if you get something like 50-50s, as a 50-50, you have to make a gamble. Am I hitting high or am I hitting low? Am I hitting mid? Am I hitting somewhere else? That's why I'm like, let's see. Do we have anything else to... Actually, you know what we can do? If we're going to do that, we're going to bump up the cost to like 12. Mix-ups are fucking expensive. Because doing a mix-up effectively means at this point, you can't rely on natural dodge. You have to dodge it yourself. Which is a lot riskier. Move trigger only one specific trigger in place, multi-target. Let's see, the move requires the use of scenery. Let's see. Trying to use of weapon of any class specific specific weapon. Actually, move to a metal blade. Play the hero till I die. Oh, fly like a hero. No. Play the heroes till I die. Oh, patch notes is coming out. Nice. Oh boy, patch notes. Hi, Pal World patch notes. Yay! Oh god, what do we what else are we working for here? Do we have anything to augment over? Mm. Mm. This. I want to make this exotic. Mm. 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 Let's see, what am I looking for? What am I looking for? Mm. 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 God. What would be a save term? When hits are blocked, let's successfully block them. Safety net. Mm. 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 Retaliated against. Mm. 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 Doesn't seem very valuable until you realize that you can knock people's guard off. Yeah, guard, bitch, guard. Mm. 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 Plus 2d tension for 6, yeah. You want to build up tension very quickly, you can use things like Aura and Ender together. You're going to build up a shit ton of tension, but you can't do anything with it. That's the secret. That's the caveat. You can't do anything with it, but you are allowed to use it. Yeah. Ooh, I think we're good. So, I'm going to make a very basic move. I want to make one of Zeno's moves. What's Zeno pulling off? What Zeno is fast, and he wants to hit people pretty reliably. He wants to go for a big hit. So we're gonna say no tension cost. No tension cost. So attack type, I think this is going to be a. We'll put this in. We'll put this as a proficient. We'll put this as a power attack. That'll cost 4. Let's say it's a power attack. It's going to require 2 arms. He's going to use both of his arms for this move. Affliction. I'm going to look at this, and he wants to inflict something. He wants to. He wants to inflict he's going to inflict 1. He's going to have affliction bleeding. He's going to use his little tiger paw attack and chow, and you'll rip someone's face off. Theater of Eden. He needs to be in spring for this. Doesn't want to pay anything, so he's just saying, I'm going to be in spring. Combo sequence. He's going to have a combo sequence of basic light 2. 2. Total of -4. Modifiers. He does get a free modifier though. This is proficient, I believe. Yes, this would be under proficient still. So he's we can probably let's he's going to take Crippler. He's going to take Crippler on that. Actually, it's no, you can't afford that. This would be his basic moves. No, this is proficient. He can afford Crippler. Crippler would be 10. So in total, this move cost him 4, -2, +3, -4, +10. Cost him 11. Go up here. It is a proficient move. Not use that. He needs to reduce the cost somehow. Well, I mean, you can put that in summer. You can put that in summer for -3. So he needs to go aggro. That's fine. 4 -2 +3 -3 -4 +10. 8. Cost him 8 whole points. This costs him 8 points to use. This is an 8-point move. And as Crippler, we gotta remember we have to do, he's going to use Elbow Breaker. Actually, no, he's going to use Gut Punch. That's his super secret technique, the Gut Punch. There we go. That is Zeno. That's Zeno's 8-point move. He can slot in the proficient category. should do is... I don't talk about that, do I? I've never talked about that. I don't think I ever did. Did I ever talk about that in the original game? I mean, I've had to have talked about it, right? That would be ridiculous if I didn't talk about it. That would be absolutely goofy core. Oh, no, I don't. Okay, we... Alright, we have to actually add something here real fast. We need to... Mm. 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 Breath total. Mm. 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 Yes. Zero. 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Mm. 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 There we go. Okay, so 3, 7, 10, 13, 16, 19. Okay, so no, we need to do 3, so 2. 2 plus 2 is 5. Then we say 3, 11. Then we go to 15. Then we go to 20. There we go. Something like this, maybe. The really big, expensive moves are going to cost you a lot to pull off, but you can more reliably pull off 5 to 9 for less. Like Xeno's move there would cost him 3 breath, which is a terrible amount, and we do 7, 9, 11. Actually, if we increase you by 9, 10, 11, 12, we increase you by 5. Increase you by 4, and then we increase you by 8. Okay. So it would be 1. So obviously it goes from 0 to 1. Increases by 3. Increases by 3. Increases by 2. So maybe we increase you by 10. So we increase you by 3. Goes to 4, which goes to 4. And then we increase you by 6 to 20. Yeah, okay, there we go. Alternatively, we could flip this on its side and do 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 8. 1, 2. Ba ba da da ba da 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 ba da 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 na 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 na. Go. Final style cost 0.4. There we go. That should work. Should work. Okay. Okay. Feeling good. Feeling good. So, here's the thing. I want to call it here. We got offensive moves done. Wednesday, we are going to do defensive moves, utilities, and we're going to kind of grind it out on Wednesday a little bit. We might do a Notepad Must Die, we may not. It kind of depends on how I'm feeling. To give you an idea, we're very close to finishing. Like, once style creation is done, it's effectively done. Because we've got everything that's actually needs to be there. Like, this takes up a pretty good chunk of the game. Like, Fist of Chaos was never really that advanced. When it comes to advancement, I've kind of got a couple ideas of how to do things. It kind of depends on how 9 whole people too. You're gonna raid. Yeah, we'll see if we can find some. We're making good progress, unironically. And the thing is, since we're making good progress, the big thing you have to remember is most likely I will contact people that need to be contacted about the commission for the next game. That's just the thing that needs to get done. And just you need to talk to A to talk to B to talk to B, and it says bingo, bango, bungo. Let's see, anyone available? Anyone streaming tonight? We have any? I don't know if I can do that, guys. I don't. As an honorable fistpunk TM, I don't think I could reasonably click on this. It's like I mean, let's see. Super Metroid short stream. I don't remember this. I don't remember this version of Metroid. Yeah, we can do that. I don't remember this kind of Metroid with Ronald McDonald. Yeah, all right. Let's watch Ronald McDonald, everyone. Oh, remember, everyone, we're going to say, what are we going to say when we get in there? We're going to say, I love McDonald's when we get in there, because we all love McDonald's. Aren't we Ronald McDonald Chads? All right, everyone. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Godspeed, good luck, and I will see you all on the other side.